It is less than 3 months since Kamala Harris ended up at the top of the Democratic ticket, and tonight she has a chance to reach voters who still want to know more about her. Julia Benbrook is in Delaware County, Pennsylvania, where Harris is taking part in a CNN talk tonight. And Julia, what kind of strategy are you expecting from her this evening?
Well, in these final weeks leading up to the election, part of the strategy is for Vice President Kamala Harris to present herself as the candidate who will bring change, a new generation of leadership. That's a line that we expect her to use here tonight at some point during the CNN town hall, moderated by Anderson Cooper. And she's going to take questions from undecided and persuadable voters here in the key battleground state of Pennsylvania. Now, part of her challenge, this fine line that she has to walk, is celebrating the wins of the current administration while also distancing herself from President Joe Biden. And that's something she's struggled with a little bit in the last few weeks, trying to define exactly how she's going to do that. On The View, she was asked, was there anything she would do differently in the last 4 years? And she said, there's not a thing that comes to mind. That answer did receive some criticism, and she's sharpened that messaging in recent days, pointing out the differences in their ages and their political backgrounds, telling Fox News, my presidency will not be a continuation of President Joe Biden's. Now, numbers show that a wide majority of Americans are not happy with where the country is right now. They don't think that the country is on the right track right now. But Harris also is looking to appeal to Biden's 2020 coalition. He had strong support from black voters and moderate suburban voters. So trying to reach those groups could be a part of the reason why she hasn't put more daylight between herself and the current president.
Now, Julia, we know that the location, Pennsylvania, is so significant. It's a swing state. But tell us more about that. Why is a lot hinging on it?
This race is neck and neck. Polling shows that there is no clear leader, and it's all going to come down to those key battleground states, Pennsylvania, of course, being one of them. And Pennsylvania is one of the 3 so-called blue wall states that helped tip the election for Trump in 2016 and then swung back for Democrats, voting for Biden in 2020. A lot of eyes on Pennsylvania.
And it's going to be very interesting to see how Harris talks about Trump at this town hall this evening. How has she been sharpening her message around him?
Well, when she started out, just a few months ago at the top of the Democratic ticket, she tended to brush off some of his comments. But she has been ramping up her attacks, her responses to Trump on the trail, calling him unfit to be president of the United States and questioning his mental competency. We also know that she's going to talk about some of the big issues tonight. She'll likely get questions on immigration, abortion rights, and the economy. Abortion rights is one area where she has really looked to criticize the former president and take aim at him for his role for the Supreme Court justices that he appointed and ultimately for Roe v. Wade being overturned. Cynthia?
All right, Julia, just 13 more days. Thank you very much. And that is CNN's Julia Benbrook in Pennsylvania.